mother, so treat her right, treat her right. Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat your mother right. Alright. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. I mean, I would never sing a song about being sweet and nice to your mom. That's terrible. You guys must have been hallucinating. Why did you tell me we were live, Hez? Oh man, I'm so embarrassed. I'm ashamed. Anyway, that's my old Mr. T song. It was Mother's Day the other day. And, crap. Anyway, my mom's a mean old biddy, and she's rotten to the core. Yeah, just like me. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I'm getting out of here because, why am I leaving? What's that? Okay, I'm gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, David E. Persons with the first comment of the day. It's a dad joke. Let's go. A frauditor was frauditing a blacksmith shop and stole the blacksmith's dog. Oh, no. Well, golly gee, I wonder what happened next. As soon as the dog got to his house, he made a bolt for the door. Here's your happy dance, David. Let's go. All right. Yes. No, what the heck? I hit the wrong button. No, what the? Oh, dang. Sandwich sauce. No. All right. Hey, it's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. Oh, man, I can't wait till not today. I can't wait till work's done. I'm so behind. I have got so much stuff to do, and I always try to get everything done, like all of my stuff done, because my ex usually brings the kids here on Saturday. But it all depends what time of the day. Sometimes she brings them early. Sometimes she brings them, well, no later than 5 p.m. But, like, I got to do laundry. There's a lot of cleaning I got to finish up. I got to go to the post office and get those cups for the winners mailed out. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. At least if she brings the kids early, I could bring them with me on my errands. If they come later, I want to get my errands done before they get here. It's when they come in the afternoon that it becomes like kind of sticky because I got to like work around the schedule. I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. But at least it won't be today. I can't wait for today to be over. I am so done with work this week. Although I will say this. To be fair, it hasn't really been that bad. I've had a pretty good week at work. I've been lucky. But like I was saying to you guys the other day, you know, I've got this, I tweaked my knee last week. And in my job, I'm always getting up and down on my knees. I got knee pads that I wear at work, but it just keeps irritating the knee. It's not taking any time to heal. And we got, ladies and gentlemen, 5 gifted memberships from Hank's Corner. All right, Hank, you the man. Happy dance for Hank. Let's go. All right. Yes. I love it. That's right. And for anyone who doesn't know, if you're newer to the show, when with the word shenanigans, when NCR does shenanigans, that's Hank's Corner, and he's wearing a Schrodinger's cat t-shirt. And also, Hank's Corner is one of the few people, Hank's Corner, Uncle Artie, well, there's a bunch. The point is, he's one of the few people. Like, you see that now? It's getting into the same thing like I did yesterday. Where like I start naming people, and then I think, oh wait, there's other people. Then if I don't name them, are they going to be offended? But then what am I going to do? Sit here and go through the list? Hank's Corner is one of the few people internet people that I've actually spoken to in real life outside of YouTube land. So he's a great guy. Round of applause once again for Hank's Corner. David E. Persons. Okay, we did that one. All right. Number 2 was Kingston 2000. Good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all. I love it. Greg Jonick is number 3. Hip, 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 hip. Let's see. David E. Persons, Greg Jonick. Oh, bonus joke. The same frauditor claimed that the dog could talk and do math. A dog that could talk and do math? That's impressive. He asked him what 2 minus 2 was. He said nothing. Sorry, those jokes were rough. Happy Friday, my friends, and God bless you, sir. Love it. I'm a highway star. Yeah, what's up, highway star? Who else is here? Let's see. Donna Ray, what's up? Welcome to the show. Great to see you. Street video reviewer. Hi, everybody. Hello, you. How you doing? All right. Great to see you again, as always. So many wonderful people. Hank's Corner. There he is with the 5 memberships. Victoria B says, good morning. Good morning to you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. Let's see. Terry Barnes. Donna Ray, Highway Star. Lexi Ann, good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Yeah. It's Friday. Yeah. The Lessonators in the house. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. I love it. That's awesome. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Highway Star, Donna Ray. Edwin Cavalier, what's up? Good morning, all. Yes, good morning to you. Mr. Thomas, good morning, Hez and the Rash family. Want to hear a joke about a roof? A joke about a roof? That would be great. Let's hear it. The first one's on the house. And Donna Ray for $10 says, thank God it's Friday. That's awesome. Here's your happy dance. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much.
I love Fridays. Thank you, Miss Donna Ray. You are so sweet. And so are all of you guys. I love you guys. I just wanted to say hi and give you all one of these. Yay. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
P. Burns II says, yes, it's Friday morning, Friday afternoon here, and Friday evening on Australia. That's right. No matter where you live, it's Friday, which is awesome. Edward Cavalier Orioles right next to me. That's great. That's awesome. Carl, what's up? Good morning, humans. Good morning, Carl. Great to see you. Barry Barnes, Highway Star Street Video. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. It's so great to have so many wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, amazing people here this Friday. I want to maybe put it up here. I got this in the mail the other day. Look at this. It's an iron-on patch from Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. How awesome is that? I love this. I was thinking of putting it here, but I don't know. Like, yeah, the camera doesn't really pick it up from that far away, but because I say there's a big empty space, so I thought maybe, but I'm not going to iron it to the wall. Like, I got to figure out a way to make it stick. Or maybe I'll put it on. I got a denim jacket. I was thinking maybe I'll put it on the back or in the front, like here. Oh, yeah, because then it would look like I'm an employee, and that's maybe I'll iron it to one of my shirts or something. Oh, man, he said he's going to send me a smaller size one, like a regular like the one that an employee would wear on their shirt. But this is awesome. Thank you to Uncle Artie's Brown Girl Stupidity. He made this too. He made this too. And the cups that you guys are going to be getting, the ones that won. Oh my goodness. So, I was thinking about something last night. And I actually thought about this like I don't know, as something that could actually be done. But I don't know. Like if there's any hey, Electric Guy 28, what's up? Yeah, Nightcap is live right now as well. I was watching him a little bit while I was getting ready. He was just starting as I was setting up. But yeah, the captain's a great guy. He's really cool. I never actually had him on my show, but I did talk to him and I did have him booked a couple times to be on my Saturday show. But because Saturday night here, I think is Sunday morning there or whatever. I don't remember the time difference, but it just didn't work out, which is whenever I did a Saturday show with someone from Europe or from Australia or any place, there was always issues. So it wasn't like because there was a problem. Like it's all good. So yeah, he's cool. He's a good guy. So anyway, I was thinking about this idea I had. And if there are any Frauditor fans, if there's any lens lickers watching or any actual Frauditors that see this, seriously, think about what I'm saying. Okay, and take this suggestion seriously. Okay, because here's what I was thinking. One of your major arguments is that everyone's afraid of cameras and that cops especially hate people filming them because they're trying to do some nefarious crap and they don't want you to catch it on tape. They're always, no matter what, involved in some kind of nefarious crap and don't want you to tape it. What's up, Kova? Welcome to the show. All right. So I was thinking about the way that Cult News Network makes his videos. I'm not encouraging you to act like him. He's a slime. But I'm talking about the sense that he always brings a second person with him that films him from far away. That way you get his footage, but then you also get the footage and you can edit the two together. So now I was thinking, okay, prove us wrong. Definitively, once and for all, at least when it comes to this. We'll still have a lot of other things we can debate. Right? There's enough subject matter. I've written an entire book about it. There's plenty. But with this one specific thing, the claim that cops just hate people filming them. And that's their thing, is they just don't want to be filmed. So what I want you to do, have someone else filming you, like from far away, like across the street or whatever. You don't bring a camera with you at all. And just wander into an active crime scene investigation. And see if the cops don't say, hey, could you stand over there, please? Will you get out of my scene, please? Because your thing is the only reason they do that is because they hate cameras. They're afraid of cameras, and they don't want you filming. So wander into an active crime scene investigation and just stand there staring at them with no camera and see if they don't ask you to back up. If they do, then there's your proof right there. It's not the camera. It's the actions of the idiot holding the camera. That's the problem. And if they don't, then hey, maybe you'll have some footage that you could use to prove us wrong on at least that point. Hey, look, he's messing around, looking at the crime scene, getting all up in the business of and still act like you would if you were filming them. That's the thing. Like, you can't, like, go to a crime scene and start screaming at the person that the cops are talking to. Don't tell them anything. Don't show them your ID. You don't have to talk to them. They're just stupid pigs. You guys are dumb pigs. Blah, blah, blah. And then, to prove me wrong, go up there without a camera and don't say anything. Because my whole point is, it's the activities of the person holding the camera, not the camera itself. That's the problem. If you go there without a camera and change your activities, that doesn't count. Because the whole point is, it's the actions of the person holding the camera that's causing the beef, not the camera itself. Now you go in there and you act very respectful and nice and kind, and you don't have a camera and they leave you alone. Well, yeah. But again, we'll see. I don't think anyone would do it because they know that the cops are going to say, get out of here. I said, but I'm not filming. Yeah, but you're still in an active crime scene. You still don't belong here. You still don't need to be screaming in my ear while I'm trying to talk to the suspect. Like, it doesn't matter if you're filming or not. I'm trying to question this victim sometimes, so we could get information about the person that victimized this person. And instead of letting me help them, you're screaming in my ear, you're a pig, you're a stupid pig, you're dumb pig. Pig, 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 pig. Okay, can I talk to the victim, please? How about you get out of my face, you douche canoe? Well, I have the right to film. Okay, so don't film. Try that crap without filming and see if the cop's like, just completely leaves you alone and lets you scream in his face while he's trying to talk to a victim. Go ahead. Hesplanation. Yes, yes, yes. We call it wait, hesplaining. Wait, I got it right here. Where is it? Yeah, hesplaining. Yeah. No, stupid machine. Okay. Boom, there you go. I love it. Yes. Got a hesplanation. Frauditors not permitted beyond this point. Where is it? Dag nabbit sandwich sauce. No, that's race planning. That's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's, oh, there we go. Hesplaining 101. That's the one I was looking for. Yes. I love it. Hey, Leland Squirrels, what's up? Texas Tim, how's it going? That's funny because that's actually literally true. I usually sleep on the, I guess you would say, outside. Because when Minnie has his here, he sleeps on the inside. But he's not here. So this morning I woke up on his side of the bed. So I really did literally wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. All right. Anyway, let's go and look into some of these videos we got on deck for today. First of all, before anything else, did you get my email the other day about shenanigans video? Yeah, which one was it? Shenanigans. A new video about let me audit you. Okay, so we got a request, ladies and gentlemen, from Highway Star. Let's see which one is it, because he puts out a bunch of videos. This was from a couple days ago. Let's see. Belligerent frauditor loses it over name use cries doxing. Is it that one? Or is it assaulted by H2O hand touch, the softest frauditor on the internet? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, what's up? Welcome. It's Friday. As you know, they can't go without their oath. The cop doxing. Okay, the doxing one. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check that out. Yes, yes. Okay, see, all right. This is why I got confused because I had it up because you said something the other day, but then we never got to it, and then I forgot. I'm sorry. I apologize. Please don't beat me with a stick. Um. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that set up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one was requested by the one and only Highway Star. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. Wait. All right. Jack Nabbit.
De-escalate.
Brother, why are you pushing me?
Get me a supervisor now.
The building, sir.
Yeah, and I'm going to make a complaint about you. You're going to lose your qualified immunity for your hands on me.
What are you doing? You're assaulting me right now.
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Stephen Kelly on his phone. Stephen Kelly, he's the one that's recording everything.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. Today we're going to Akron, Ohio, outside of a Rubber Ducks baseball game, where Let Me Audit You is hanging out, filming everybody, of course. Well, he's going to run into the wrong female officer today, and she is going to continuously blast his name out to the public, which obviously he doesn't like. He doesn't like to be doxxed, even though he's the one who puts it out on the internet. It's absolutely hilarious. I could watch it all day. Let's take a look.
Okay, now we're better. Oh, that was so cute. His little finger scratched his little head. Kane, the Jesus Music Tour. Huh. He got a paddle. He put his paddle down. You put your paddle down. I'm thinking the ball game's starting to let out. I might have got down here too late. Oh, I can hear cheering. The game's still going. Saturday night, downtown Akron.
I mean, you really do have to pity these pieces of garbage. It's downtown Akron, Saturday night, there's a Rubber Ducks game going on, there's some bars open, and what is this loser doing? He's wandering around by himself, filming random nonsense. Everyone else is enjoying, family, friends. He's by himself being a loser.
Yeah, maybe it's just ending now. People are coming out.
If you weren't a degenerate scumbag, I would say, hey, go in, enjoy the baseball game. But you've probably been trespassed out of there already. And a guy who can't even afford his own editing software, there's a good chance you can't afford the price of admission.
Man number 86. Weird. Why is he here? They plan on arresting a lot of people or just me?
This guy is just a special kind of pathetic. Yes, the police are there just for you. The crusty guy holding the dirty, filthy camera. That's why they're there, not for security for the major sporting event in their town. Now, the idiot continues to stand around. Eventually, he makes his way over to the squad car, and that's when the fun begins.
Stephen Kelly, out here recording. Stephen Kelly on his phone. He's recording everyone. Stephen Kelly. Stephen Kelly on his phone. Stephen Kelly, he's the one that's recording everything. Thank you, Stephen Kelly. All of you leading the Rubber Ducks, his name is Stephen Kelly. He loves hearing his name.
And fuck you.
Oh, the crybaby journalist doesn't like to hear his name. What's wrong, little guy? You gonna cry about it? Look how much fun this officer is having. She is loving it. You could jar that smile.
Have a good day, sir.
Go f yourself, bitch.
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
You. You
Goodbye,
fuck.
Stephen Kelly.
You
Goodbye, Stephen Kelly.
you stupid fucking cunt.
Stephen.
Why, you ill-mannered sack of crap!
It's sad to see such a respected journalist get so butthurt about hearing his own name. I love how his video title says this ponytailed pig is violating his rights by doxing him. Moron, you're the one who posted it on the internet.
Kelly likes attention. He likes to video people. He wants to be in all public areas. His name is Stephen Kelly.
This is a dumb fucking cunt.
Make sure everyone says hi to Stephen Kelly.
Hi, you dumb cunt.
We already heard that one, asshole.
Stephen Kelly.
Dumb cunt. F the police. F you little red-haired fucking asshole. F you.
I'm obsessed with this.
This is the fucking police. Akron cops can suck a dick. F you. F you.
All right, wait a minute. Hold on a second. First of all, now I know why you recommended this video. This is hilarious. This cop is awesome. I love it. Kingstu 2000 with a 25-month membership milestone. I must be a little mad to be a member this long. I know what'll help. Taste Voodoo. All right.
Hey, man, come on. I don't need to be punished because of your loyalty. That doesn't even make any sense, man. But, hey, listen, man. Look, first of all, get this needle out of my face, will you please? Ow! Thank you, Hez. Ow! What the? Ow! 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 What the heck? Oh, no.
All right. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Oh, yeah, this video is so great, though. Like, seriously, the way this cop is acting is so cool. I love it. This cop is cooler than a cucumber in a bowl of hot sauce. All right.
I don't know who the fuck you are. Fuck you. What? Fuck you.
Now, if you couldn't tell, that gentleman was telling Stephen, hey, there's children around, could you not curse? That was his mistake, thinking that a First Amendment auditor would have any sense of morality, duty, common decency. You know, that just goes way out the window with them.
Don't come near me. You. That's the Akron police. They like doing this to people.
No, they don't do this to regular people. They do it to scumbag First Amendment auditors such as yourself.
And f you, pig.
Stephen Kelly.
Yeah.
Stephen Kelly.
My name's Steve fucking Kelly. F the police. You fucking tyrant pigs.
Look at him, fellas. You crying, boy? You crying, boy?
Suck a dick.
Have a good day, Stephen Kelly. Have a good day.
You. Go somewhere and die, bitch. Jump off a fucking bridge.
Have a good day, Stephen Kelly. Thank you for coming down.
Go f yourself, too. Go drive off a fucking bridge, you piece of shit.
I have to say, that was one of the finest Frauditor trollings I have ever seen. I could have watched that lady destroy Stephen all day just by saying his name. So the disgusting scumbag continues to film nice patrons coming out of the ball game, you know, people with actual lives, and then he decides to go back over to the police cars where he gets another roasting. It's so sad to see a First Amendment crusader get so butthurt about hearing his own name.
This stupid bitch right here. This. There he goes. Doxing people, stupid cunt. Yep. Here, let me get in front. Maybe she'll turn on her fucking siren again. Take a look at the tyrant police in Akron. Tyrant pieces of shit. Fuck you. I'm the fucking problem. They're the ones shouting my name, fucking hitting their sirens over me, and there's actual crime going on.
Oh, poor baby.
Hey, Nerdy Nerdleton. Sorry, guys. It's hard to keep track with two cameras and watch the live. They got me pissed.
You know, I have a good solution for that. It's Saturday night. Waddle on down to your van or wherever you're bedding tonight. Turn your stupid cameras off and get a life.
I can talk to a cop however I want. You want to lick her boots? Go right ahead.
Swearing? If you keep swearing, you're going to go to jail.
Not by you.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't be the complaining in it.
Oh, watch me.
Go, watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Listen to me. Watch me. Obey me.
It's one thing that frauditors absolutely hate is a woman with authority that will not back down and be intimidated by their slob selves.
Yeah. It's going to be in the video. My name's going to be all over the video. You guys can't defeat me by saying my name. You just look like assholes.
Well, you know, I like everybody to know who's recording them.
It's none of your damn business.
They don't want to know who's
It's none of their damn business. I have a Fourth Amendment right to be safe in mine.
Tell them who you are.
You're a piece of garbage. What's your name and badge number?
Officer
Name it.
Riley 1282.
Riley 1282. That's your badge number, right? Okay. What about you? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
You can obviously read it right there.
Oh, you're right there? You're one of the fucking cousins.
The cousins?
Yeah, the right there cousins. How do you spell that? Their? There? They left all their cars down here.
And that's pretty much it for this. He waddles on down the road, films the cars a little bit, and then turns and walks on down the street. Where does he go? Who the hell knows? It's Saturday night. He's got no friends, no money, no prospects. So I'm assuming he goes back to his halfway house and tries to download his footage on a very old computer. You know, I love how the officer was not intimidated in any way. She was just saying his name, and it was driving him absolutely crazy. That's all you need to do for these videos. Just say their names, fake dox them, because it's not doxing, because they're the idiots who choose to put it out on the internet. And at the end of the day, you can get a good laugh at these people's expense. At the end of the day, the police, they all have great jobs. They have pensions, they have families, they have homes. And what does this loser have? He has nothing. He has a YouTube channel and a couple of brain dead followers, but that's basically it. Well, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment for Stephen Kelly, and I will see you guys on the next one.
This is Michelle.
All right, guys.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip.
Guys. First of all, round of applause for First Amendment shenanigans. While that was on, though, I went to Let Me Audit You's webpage, and I looked up that video because I wanted to see what kind of comments he's getting. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Check this out, man. All right. What is this? You got pretty butthurt over freedom of speech, huh, Stephen Kelly? I thought you were about transparency, Stephen Kelly. Hilarious how triggered you got, Stephen Kelly. Stephen Kelly is such a beta. This is amazing. Stephen Kelly really needs a job. The amount of views Stephen Kelly is getting on YouTube. Stephen Kelly isn't even making any money. And the comments on Stephen Kelly's channel are just people making fun of him. No real support. Stephen Kelly claims she doxed him, but who uploads the video and therefore doxed himself? You guessed it, Stephen Kelly. Stephen Kelly is really stupid and doxed himself. Oh, what a cute troll. Stephen Kelly should have been too embarrassed to post this. What a fool. This is great. This is all people just slamming him. Quit frauditing. You literally suck at it. Is Glenn Serio your brother for real? That's what we were told. Those cops just roasted you, LMAFO. Apparently, he didn't read the Frauditor Handbook. Yes, yes. Oh, man. Stephen Kelly, you cracked me up. The Akron police roasted you and owned you, Stephen Kelly. One more time for Stephen Kelly. Look at these are all teasing him. I love it. That's awesome. He got roasted by her and then roasted in his comments. Oh, that's so awesome. Anyway, crap hammer sandwich. I was looking at wait, where is that? Let me see if that's still on. Oh no, it looks like that's something else. All right. Anyway, hold on. Okay. So now the other thing that I was interested in, that was great, by the way. Thank you. Another round of applause for that one. That was one of the best videos I've seen in a while. So I had no idea because it's old. It's from April 14th. I know it's only May 16th, but that's over a month ago. But I didn't even know this was a thing because they just posted it yesterday. It's a hearing, a new Kim Blandino hearing from April 14th. And our Nevada judges just posted it yesterday. I don't know if you guys want to watch it. It's basically just because if you remember, he wanted to go pro se, but because he was declared a vexatious litigant, the judge ordered that he had to have a lawyer represent him because they were done dealing with his shenanigans. And they felt like he had done enough to prove that all he was going to do was just keep, doing what he does, what Blandino's famous for doing, until, he had no choice. So the judge is like, look, you have to have a lawyer because you're obviously just playing games and you don't legitimately trying to represent yourself. So then eventually it got to this point, apparently now, because again, they just posted this yesterday. I didn't know this happened a month ago, where he goes to court to try and argue again to go pro se. And that's what this hearing's all about. So again, I saw a yes, but I don't know if any of you other guys want to watch it. But if you're interested in Blandino, just put a Blandino in the chat. And if not, then I guess 1 for Blandino, 2 for no Blandino. Meanwhile, we got, you know what? That's right. I saw that we had some Star Trek villains in here. So why not a Blackheart Knight video? Because they were talking trash about Blackheart Knight. And we'll watch that. And then afterwards, we'll take our poll about Blandino, or I'll count up the votes for the video and see where we're at. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, here's some Blackheart Knight for you.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Springfield, Missouri with the human cockroach hybrid known as JC News Now, as he has dedicated his life to being a royal pain in the ass, and especially today, where he says he can't wait to harass somebody. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
I'm working on something.
I don't want to be filmed.
You should stay home then. Why do you say something to the cameraman if you don't want to be filmed?
Because you're being deliberately obstructive and taking pictures without my authorization, which is not actually appropriate. You were taking pictures of me right now and you were not authorized. I love your shirt, your hat, by the way. That looks great.
Thank you.
It's awesome. I've seen that.
All right. Well, can I have your consent?
No,
All
you
right.
can't.
Well, that's good because I don't need it in public.
Well, at that point, you're just acting obstructive and hateful. So whatever you're doing, I don't care, but it's not right that you're taking my picture. And I've asked you not to, and you're continuing to do it.
Yes. I'm not
And
taking
if you
pictures.
publish it, I'll go to every length to come after you.
It's getting published.
Okay.
All right.
Good to know. Where is it going to be published?
Karen's lives matter.
Carrying lives matter. What's that regarding? Because you wouldn't explain it originally.
This is the frauditor behind the camera. Good old cockroach jailbird Jimmy. You know, when you get that little sensation on your legs at night, oh, that's just cockroach Jimmy right here doing his thing, making the world a, well, more annoying place to live, as well as potentially spreading all sorts of germs around. Yeah, disgusting little thing, isn't he?
Because,
Here, hold on.
oh, here we go.
Because I don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. Why are you taking my picture?
All right, we got the cam back.
Yeah. Again, whatever you're doing, I don't give a shit. Why are you taking my picture?
Why are you shaking?
Because I have familiar tremors. None of your business. But meanwhile, why are you taking my picture?
Because I can.
Says who?
Says, right back at you, lady. Right back at you, lady.
Again, God's word. Great job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate the content, Karen.
Medical content, medical.
You see, this is what happens when your mama doesn't stop breastfeeding you until you're in your 50s and you have a sense of entitlement and refuse to move out of your mother's basement because the world is too damn scary. And you wind up with this impressive looking jackass who has those lips that look like they fellatiated every single guy in the city, more so than your local adult movie actress. Yeah, that kind of guy right there.
Good Lord. I knew I should stick around. Now I want to go, but I want to wait until she comes out.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
Bye, Karen. Right back at you. You're number one, too.
Back control, obstructive, twat, douchebag, fucker. Get a job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen. Well, no, you won't. You'll go in there and get some weed and calm down.
You really should write a book. Yeah, other than the fact that you're good at fellatio, you're really good at, well, the fine art of being a complete asshole and alienating everybody around you. Speaking of alienating everybody, where's your newest girlfriend, your latest squeeze, News Now Lisa? I didn't see her in this video. Are you two still together? Or did she get tired of your pissy little attitude and toss you to the curb?
Fire started. Get her tag. Called me every name in the book.
Where is this guy when you need him? You remember him, jackass. He's the guy that, well, put you in your place the last time that you were bold enough to act like a complete dumbass at a dispensary. And guess what? He didn't get prosecuted from that, from what I understand, because Well, you were the one who, of course, started the whole thing. And you weren't seen around a dispensary for a while. And now you're back, well, harassing the female persuasion because you know males like this are going to take business into their own hands and absolutely get away with it. So I'm sure that still stings you knowing that you couldn't get that guy arrested. Yeah, poor little guy. You deserved that back then. And well, if you get it again here soon because of this BS, so much the better. I mean, maybe you'll learn your lesson, maybe you won't, but you'll feel it, that's for sure. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Blackheart Night. That was crazy. See, these guys, oh. Like, and that's another good example of why we have beef. Like, that's another question they can't answer. They just can't. Okay. You're filming somebody. They ask you not to film them. Why do you keep filming them? Well, I don't have to stop. There's no law that says I have to stop if they ask me to stop. Okay. But just out of basic human decency, kindness, and respect, why don't you stop when they ask you to, just out of decency, respect, kindness, empathy, anything like that? What? Why would I have any of those things? That would mean I'm human. I'm not a human. I'm a butterbrain douche canoe frauditor who hates human beings and loves money and is trying to exploit their images to get paid. I can't exploit their images to get paid if I don't film them. There's no other explanation. I can isn't an explanation. You can hit yourself in the head with a hammer, but I don't see you doing that. You can not film them when they ask. I don't see you doing that because you can. I'm filming you. Why? Because I can. Well, you can not film them too. You can get a job. You can not fraud it. You can do a lot of things, but you're not doing any of them. You can be kind to people, but you're not doing that, but you can do it. They wouldn't know human decency if it sat on their face, right? Oh, man. They can't even understand the fact that their car is not a horse or buggy. A car could be a weapon. Yes. What is the mental illness called that all frauditors seem to suffer from? The one that makes you think you're the smartest person in the room. Well, I know that a lot of them have, obviously, like Dunning-Kruger, the Dunning-Kruger effect, which is where the Dunning-Kruger effect is literally when the more wrong you are about something, the more confident you are that you're right about it. It's a weird thing. But then there's also a lot of these people seem to have adult oppositional defiance disorder, which is literally where if somebody tells you to do something, you're going to defy it. You're going to say no, even if it's something that's beneficial for you. You're not going to do it just because someone told you to do it. Yes, you can. No, you may not. Yeah, because cops are bad. Okay. All right, take it easy, Tim. All right. Yeah, have a good day fishing. I can't wait to hear the story. Yesterday, one of the guys at my work actually had a fishing competition last night. Can't wait to see how he did. Anyway, so narcissistic sociopaths only have a short-term worldview. Yes. All they see is the money they're going to make from the video, not the effect that they're having on the people that they're frauding, on their victims. So, in the meantime, yeah, let's go ahead and let's watch this new Blandino thing. Like I said, this is over a month old now, but our Nevada judges just posted it yesterday. It's not an extremely lot of stuff, but it's always interesting to find out what Blandino's been up to. And let's go ahead and check out the state of Nevada versus Kim Blandino from April 14th. Let's go.
So I'm not asking, I mean, the case already is closed. You can double close it, I guess. However, there's still remaining business to be done on this case.
All right. State versus Kim Blandino, 22 CR 041030.
Good morning, Judge. Kim Blandino, appearing pro se for Kim Blandino. Standby counsel, well, purported standby counsel. I want to substitute attorneys on this matter. States filed an opposition. I didn't have time to file a reply.
All right, Ms. Crum, I don't think I saw the opposition.
It's on Odyssey, Your Honor, but it is very brief.
I've got a copy if you'd like to take a look at it.
Oh, that's okay, thank you. I can actually, Your Honor, as the whole of my argument, just read it. It's just one paragraph,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
Sure.
And our position in the defendant's motion to substitute counsel would be that to the extent that the defendant is seeking to represent himself in this case, the state of Nevada opposes such request based upon the law of the case. Defendant's right to self-representation has been revoked in this case and so affirmed by the Nevada Court of Appeals. Moreover, as it relates to appointing any other attorney to represent defendant in this case, there is no indication in the motion that a new appointment is necessary or that there even exists a basis for such request. And with that, I'll submit, Your Honor.
Okay.
Oh, I'd like to reply.
All right. So let me make sure I understand this. Mr. Gersten.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you could get me up to speed as to your role in this case.
Very simply, Your Honor. It goes back a bit. Mr. Blandino has had several cases in the district court, the appellate court, and here. I've been appointed in all of those cases based on way back in the district court with Judge Levitt. There was a jury trial. Judge Levitt claimed that Mr. Blandino was. You want to do this or me? Was disruptive in front of the jury. As a result, she revoked his status to represent himself. That's I got appointed. At a later time, I tried to get off of every case and was denied all along the way. It was Judge Sacento in this case where he denied that based on Judge Levitt's ruling that he was, difficult. Sorry, disruptive. Sorry, he's going to yell at me for using the word difficult. As a result, I've been representing him. Recently, in this particular case, he's been trying to get his property back. The last hearing we had, Judge Bradford allowed him to appear pro se and do whatever it was that he was doing. I think he was getting a motion signed, an order signed to get his property back. That has not happened. From my understanding, Metro is ignoring the lawful order from this court to return his property. As a result, Mr. Blandino feels he's going to have to file writs, et cetera, et cetera. So what he's trying to do right now is represent himself and not have to rely on my representations. And like I said, the last hearing, Judge Bradford allowed it. I don't know what her ongoing thoughts are going to be.
All right, so hold on, Mr. Blandino. Let me get, so what is the status of all of his other cases that you represent him on?
So the district court case is closed. The appellate court case is closed. My understanding is this is current. Would you stop? This is the only case that is open strictly for this return of property.
Okay, so before they go on, I already see it. It's the irony. Like, this attorney has been trying, and I've said this before watching some of these Blandino cases. The attorney he got is trying so good, is doing such a good job of trying to keep Blandino. P. Barnes, it's part of my intro on my regular videos. I have Blandino dancing and the cop dancing. But anyway, this whole thing with Blandino, his lawyer is doing such a good job of defending him, and Blandino doesn't even know it. Even now, he's basically explaining to the judge, well, this happened because these other judges claimed he was being disruptive. It's almost like he's arguing that, no, my client isn't disruptive. We just need to get his property back and be done with it. And it's all over once we do that. And while he's saying that, Blandino's being disruptive. He won't shut up. It's like, I'm sticking up for you, you idiot, and you're proving me wrong. Like, morning, Unclean. Well, let's see. I'll put it back up and see what we got. Because the audio on it isn't brilliant. Let's see. Just turned all the way up. Yeah, it's max.
There is a new case, a case that has been filed in the district court where he is he has filed a writ of habeas corpus. That is currently pending, and I believe tomorrow he has a motion on to represent himself in that case. Did I get that right?
Well, actually, point of fact, I am representing myself currently. I'm asking to have you appointed standby counsel only. As a status check on that. That's a certified copy of the order that read. They didn't ignore it. They refused to honor it. I've got the girl's badge number, Rachel 5887. I'm going to file for motion to order to show cause, which should be evidence, criminal and or civil contempt. Can I speak?
All right. So here's kind of how I see this. I have the community service requirement taken care of, and any outstanding, and it looks like all outstanding requirements are completed on this case.
It is.
So
the requirements are done, and at one point Judge Cicento was offering to close the case. However, Mr. Blandino's property is still at the vault. He wanted it back. We made a motion in the district court. They granted it partially. He then came down here and made the motion here. Judge Bradford gave him an order to take to the vault to give the property back. Metro refuses to give back the property.
Okay.
So he's here, I believe, what he's going to seek is the ability to represent himself and then pursue this idea that Metro will not give him back his property.
Okay, so before I hear from Mr. Blandino, here is how I see everything. All the requirements are completed, and I'm inclined to close out this case right now. There's no forfeiture requirement, so anything that Mr. Blandino might be entitled to receive back, Metro would then see that this case is closed and they would return that property. However, if it's contraband or they don't believe he's allowed to have it, then that's an issue between Mr. Blandino and Metro's vault. But as far as the court is concerned, all the requirements have been satisfied. So go ahead, Mr. Blandino.
Judge, this goes to the inherent authority of the court. And the fact of the matter was there were two original passports, identical. They're originals because my original signatures are on them. Judge Cicento said, Mr. Gersten orally asked for it, and he said, well, go ahead and file a motion for it. This is before he got voted out of office. And so he said, go ahead and file a motion, but make sure you let Metro know. So, in fact, while Mr. Gersten was in Europe, that's when this hearing was set for. Judge Bradford acknowledged that it was like what she called a hijack or fugitive motion, but she said in the interest of judicial economy, she would grant the order, but she wanted to have LVMPD to weigh in. She waited to issue this order, the 10 days for LVMPD to respond. They were personally served with the motion for the return of property, and they refused to answer in any way, shape, or form. When I went down to the vault with a certified copy, I presented it to Rachel, badge number 5887 of LVMPD. And she said that you're going to have to talk to internal affairs about it. I called all internal affairs. I called counsel for LVMPD. I talked to the investigative specialist, Stacy Cutesy, over at the downtown area command. They've got no basis to hold this. They're saying, we believe they're fake. Those are the very charges that the VA denied on the one passport, and then it got dismissed voluntarily at their motion later on in the case for the other one. They've got no basis to hold that unless they're holding information from me as to why they can do this. This court, like any other court, has the inherent authority to order Metro to turn those in. And if the
Wow. That's what this is about. If you guys have been following Blandino this whole time, this whole thing started because when they asked him for ID, he gave him these passports, and they showed him during the trial. They're not literally, but they're basically like if I took a piece of paper and wrote in crayon, I am free man, you know, stop me, I travel. There's my passport. It's legit, because I wrote on it and I signed it. They are, in other words, they are blatantly, obviously fake passports. They declare him, I think, as a citizen of the Kingdom of Israel. So they're like, oh, so you're an Israeli citizen? Oh, no, I've never been to Israel. So what are you talking about? How can you have an Israeli passport? No. I'm a citizen of the Kingdom of Israel, which, like, his argument is, like, they're not real passports. So they're not giving it back to him because they're fake. Like the judge said, he's like, if they're not giving you your stuff back, then it's probably because there's something wrong with it. Like, it's not legal. They can't give you something that's not. But when I was in court, I was found not guilty of blah, 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 or the case was dismissed. Okay, but that still doesn't mean. Oh, Blandino, man. The gift that keeps on giving. Kim Blandino, ladies and gentlemen.
Vault doesn't want to turn them over to me if they have some objections, then I can do the motion for order to show cause of why they should be not found in criminal contempt and civil contempt until they turn theirs over. And then if they still refuse, ask that the vault bring those originals down here so that the court itself can turn those over to me. And then I can seek other civil remedies in the federal court under the Civil Rights Act. Because I told them, I said, you guys, you get these justice of the peace, bench warrants are issued. You guys enforce those all the time. So you're going to pick and choose which orders from the court you want to obey and which ones you don't want to obey. Not only that, this Rachel was right there in front of me. The passports are just some feet away from her because I had called, they verified they were there. As Mr. Gersten said, I've gotten my other property on 2 other trips down there, computers and hard drives in the district court case. He tried to package this all up for Levitt to get the order from the district court on the passport. She said, no, you're going to have to go down to the justice court because it was under that case and that event number that the passports were indeed taken. So I'm not asking, I mean, the case already is closed. You can double close it, I guess. However, there's still remaining business to be done on this case, and that is the return of the passports. I should not be required to file a separate federal suit in order to get that property back. Those are passports, they're foreign passports. I need to get those to the Department of State and get those cleared. Moreover, because I did relinquish not renounce my citizenship, I relinquished my U.S. citizenship, I need to get clearance so that they don't, Tom Holman and the rest of the crew don't deport me from this country, which is possible. Or they could deport me to Montana, where I was born. But be that as it may, I'm following the process here, and I think you as a judge should be indignant for the fact that this order is just being ignored like it's toilet. I made point to get a certified copy to present to them, so they couldn't in any way. And I said, you're not doubting that as forgery, because you can charge me and cuff me right now if you think this is a forgery, and then you can take me right down to CCDC.
If I may be heard briefly,
Go
I
ahead.
have maybe a proposed solution to this matter. I don't think it would be appropriate to close the matter at this moment because of this ongoing issue. I have had this issue in other cases and I wouldn't say remedy, but I guess structure of it, what occurred was that the defendant in those two cases, so the two defendants, they filed motions to return the property. I understand Judge Bradford issued an order, but it wasn't accompanied by a motion. I believe a different way we could do it is for the defendant to file a motion to have his property returned. He needs to serve that motion not only on the district attorney's office, but also on Metro's counsel.
I've already done that. They said got.
I would ask to not be interrupted at this point. If he wishes to file a motion, Metro's counsel will come down and state their representations. I cannot represent Metro and what they're doing. So I would ask that a briefing schedule be set for that he file a motion, we will file our opposition, or Metro can file their opposition. And that way Metro's counsel can be on notice and come down here. As far as I can see in the records, Metro has not appeared on this case, which I believe they are entitled to because they're the ones who are in custody of the passports. So I would ask to set it for a briefing schedule, and then the motion could be heard. As far as why we're here today on the motion for substitution of counsel, it would remain the state's position that because the case has not been closed, as the defendant himself stated, there are outstanding matters in this case. And multiple judges, including a panel of judges in the Nevada Court of Appeals, has found that he is not suitable to represent himself. The state would maintain its request that he remain represented by counsel due to his inability to represent himself. And with that, I'll submit, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
May I rebut?
Go ahead, Mr. Blandino.
Specifically, Judge Bradford addressed that. In fact, she couldn't find the page initially. I personally served, so there would not be any doubt that I personally served LVMPD for the motion. So now, somehow, even though the state is saying they can't represent LVMPD, they're making representations as though they are, in fact, an advocate for LVMPD, and I object to that. They are impersonating counsel for LVMPD.
All right, so here's what
charges should be held against that.
All right, so Mr. Blandino, here's what we're going to do. Although I was inclined to close the case today, based off of the state's representations, I will go ahead and set a briefing schedule for the motion, for a renewed motion to return property. I will order that motion be served on the Clark County District Attorney's Office as well as LVMPD. And then state, and then LVMPD will obviously have a chance to respond. I'm not going to order a reply in this case. I don't think it's necessary. And we'll go ahead and set a return date. So, Mr. Blandino, I'll give you 2 weeks to go ahead and file that motion.
So it is granted as a substitution of counsel then?
No, I'm getting there, Mr.
Oh,
Blandino.
okay, all right.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I'll give 2 weeks to file the motion. Ms. Crum will give the state 2 weeks from that date to respond. As to the matter of why we're here today, Ms. Crum, do you have the case that you keep citing to the Nevada Court of Appeals case?
I don't, Your Honor. I apologize. This was not a motion I filed. I can get it. But even defense counsel noted that the trial court and the Court of Appeals found that he was not able to represent himself. And I would argue, based on what's occurred in this courtroom today, he's not apt to represent
Well, I guess here's where I struggle with this, because Judge Bradford gave him at least one opportunity.
I believe Mr. Gerson was out of the country. Is that correct?
Yes.
So he was not here to represent him because he was out of the country, and I believe she may have given him a limited opportunity to appear without counsel on one specific date, but not that he doesn't need counsel.
Okay.
And Judge Cicento has already ruled on the motion to substitute counsel and has denied it. So this courtroom
That was
itself,
before trial.
this courtroom itself has found that he should not be able to represent himself. And at which point I would find that this motion is entirely inappropriate because it's already been ruled on before.
All right, so
May I rebut, Judge?
No, Mr. Blandino. All right, Ms.
I object to that.
I'll hear from you, Mr. Gerson, because it sounds from what I'm hearing about what happened in district court and then this court with Judge Jacinto and then Judge Bradford, that that there's a strong law of the case that you should remain as counsel. However, there's the countervailing balance here is that he satisfied all requirements. There's no suspended sentence. So ordinarily, somebody in that situation wouldn't be entitled to appointed counsel. So I'll hear from you as I'm sort of balancing those two.
I'll as basic as I can say it. So yes, at some point during all three cases that I've represented him, the court has come back and said he is to be represented by counsel. They denied the Feretta canvas, etc. The issue in all those cases was, as he mentioned, that was all pre-trial. So we're after that at this point, and he is not under any jeopardy at this point. So, I'll just say to you what I've said to all the courts. Whatever you want me to do, I will do. I know that he wants to represent himself. I don't think he's done half a bad job today. I think he's been, fairly good in his representations. But again, I serve the court's pleasure. And I will add one other thing, that when it came time, even though the case was over and the case was, he needed the order for his property, I did reach out to the Office of Appointed Counsel to make sure I could do that, and they did give me permission to handle the case through the this issue, even though he could technically have his own counsel. So it really does come down to you, Your Honor. Whatever you'd like to do.
Okay.
I stand.
All right.
Judge, may I respond?
So no, Mr. Blandino, I've heard from the state. I've heard from you. I've heard from Mr. Gersten. At this point, I am very reluctant to disturb what has been done by my count, at least 3 other judicial officers. So I will deny the motion for substitution of counsel. We have a briefing schedule as far as a renewed motion for return of property, and hopefully we can get it resolved so we can have some certainty as to what's going to happen with these passports.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's going to be May 19th at 8:30.
May 19th at 8:30?
Yes.
Thank you.
And that is for the hearing? Is the motion due April 28th then?
April 28th and then May 12th.
Thank you.
And then just your
All right, that's pretty much the end of that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. Kim Blandino wants his fake passports back and's mad that they won't give it to him. So he's trying to take it to court to force them to give him his fake passports. Oh, man, that's crazy. Anyway, Uncle Artie's Bargool of Stupidity. Now that he's here, I just want to make sure he knows that I got it. It's right here in my hand. Yes, the Uncle Artie's Bargool of Stupidity patch. I love it. It's great. It's really nice. It's really good looking. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I also got an Uncle Artie coffee mug. Great stuff. Great stuff. Round of applause for Uncle Artie's Bargool of Stupidity.
Oh, you want me to sing a song? Okay, let's take this needle out of my mouth. Oh, thank you. All right. Oh, give me a home where the Hezokuais roam, and I'll set it on fire and it'll be cool. And then I'll film it and say, I'm a reporter today, covering the story of a fire. Yeah, you like that one? Yeah, you like that, Hez? Oh, dang, damn it, sandwich sauce. Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting tased this Friday, man. Let's see. Fake government documents are taken. That's like asking for your fake badge back. No, that's right. Exactly. Yeah, he ain't gonna tase me. I ain't got no secret taser button. Oh my goodness gracious me. That ain't no way to start a Friday in pain. Has missed me. Man, I highlighted 22 times during that video. Good morning, Tiny. Great to see you. Tim Hicks, I don't remember if I said hello to you. Hello. I think I saw Chef M8. I think I saw Chef M80 in here earlier. Yes. Lisa Alcazar, what's up? All right. Anyway, here's the problem. Now that Graham isn't here, I got to have somebody that I miss every day. It used to be Graham, but now he ain't here, so I'm going to have to switch it to somebody else, and I guess it'll be you. Uncle Artie's Brown Girl Stupidity for $2. One more song from News Now Voodoo. All right. And then Florida Jim wants him to do a comedy routine, and then I know, we're having fun. You've always been a good sport. I got you. It's all good. All right, we'll start with the song.
Oh, another one? Oh, this is get this needle out of my mouth. Ow! Thank you. Nab it. Hey. This is what I wrote a couple days ago. This is called Glenn cereal is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Alright, goes like this. Oh, say, can you see Glenn cereal's big butt? His crack is hanging out, and I think it's awesome. He's mean, he's rude, crude, and racist, sexist, misogynistic, and a scumbag. That's what I love about him, and it makes me so glad. I'm still shaking from that taser-lating. Now I gotta do a comedy routine for Florida Jim. Alright, I got one. Hey, knock knock. Who's there? The poor sweet innocent old lady. Poor sweet old innocent old lady who? Poor sweet innocent old lady. You're a rotten scumbag. Screw it. You don't love the Constitution. You're a can-backing Karen. And I hope you die in a ditch, you old bag. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, knock knock, who's there? A doggy ain't got no hair, 'cause I don't like people like Oh, that hurts. It hurts. I don't know.
All right. Good stuff, Crime Dog McGruff. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the cup. Cake. Happy dance. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious me. I love it. You guys. There she is. All right. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much. You're the best players in the world. Love you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Yeah.
balls.